2019. Roll call.
Val Gomez.
Present.
William Allen.
Present.
Weena Guzman.
Present.
Next on our agenda, we have the minutes of the regular meeting of January 23rd, 2019. Entertain a motion to approve as written.
So move.
Second.
Roll call.
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Next item, we have correspondence. We have no correspondence. We'll move on to new business. First item on our agenda is bid opening for lighting on Columbus Drive Sculpture Roundabout.
These two?
Yes.
All right.
How many do we have?
We have two.
Two?
Yep.
Two.
Okay, so this is from Electric Conduit Construction. First one is from Electric Conduit Construction. Yeah, no address on the cover sheet. They are located at 601 East North Street, Elburn, Illinois.
That's not it.
This is for Kevin.
It says Columbus Drive Roundabout Lighting.
So still for
Kevin's is for the fiber relocation.
Yeah, we solicited, through Mr. Reed, we solicited proposals for the roundabout lighting for Columbus roundabout. And I think we got one envelope, but I think it's from Midwest. Is that what you're looking at, Mr. Allen?
Yeah, this one's this is just for conduit to be relocated due to the pedestrian bridge. So this is,
Well, that's not it.
yeah.
Second page.
They're both
this
from
one's the
Midwest.
second one.
Okay, that's the confusion.
All right, so we'll open up that one later. All right, so we have one from Midwestern Electric.
I think that's it.
Okay,
Okay, so for the record, we only have one for the Columbus Drive Sculpture Runabout lighting.
all right. Okay. Total cost is $40,280. 40280. And again, this is from Midwestern Electric, Inc., and they are located 1620 East Chicago Avenue.
I think what's contemplated is, Mr. Reed wants to review that proposal, and if you table the matter, I think before the meeting adjourns, he'd like to make a recommendation for an authorization and an award for that. If I can get that back and give that to Mr. Reed, if I can.
We'll table, and if you have your recommendation report to end the meeting, we'll take it up again on the agenda. Okay, next item under new business, we have bid opening for Aldous pedestrian walkway, fiber relocation from IT.
Okay, so the first one, which I opened, is for Electric Conduit Construction, located at 601 East North Street, Elburn, Illinois. Total cost, $29,515.15. 29515.15. Okay. Next is Hernandez Electrical. And they are located 938 West Avenue H, Griffith, Indiana. Total cost $21,475.53. 214 6475.53. Next is Midwestern Electric. Located 1620 Chicago Avenue, East Chicago. Total cost $45,599.50. 45599.50.
Might have been higher.
Next one is Pertano Construction Company, located 1766 Armitage Court, Addison, Illinois. Total cost $26,335.81. 26335.81. And the last one is from Western Utility LLC. Trying to find out where they're located. Total cost $32,232.75. 32232.75. And that concludes the bids.
Mr. President, Kevin Klosek, System Administrator for the City of East Chicago. I would like to plan to follow suit with the previous opening and have you table a recommendation based on our review, possibly at the end of this meeting, if not at the next meeting.
Okay. Give that to Kevin. Okay, next item on our agenda, we have Smart Bill for Multimedia. This is for a monthly newsletter and a water bill. I believe 12 issues at $598.68, which comes to a total for the year $7,184.16.
Hello, Steve Segura, Multimedia. This is basically the water bill insert, and it's just for printing costs and insertion.
This is similar to what we had last year.
Yes, exact same thing.
Any questions or comments?
No.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve proposal for Smart Bill with multimedia for the monthly newsletter and the water bills at an amount of $7,184.16.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have, also from multimedia, from the Times Media Company, proposal for advertising package.
This is basically a piece called The Grass is Greener, which most municipalities participate in, and they offer, I want to say, 3 full-page spreads, along with 6 additional components, which are still to be determined. So there's digital advertising for all our events. We're looking at promoting the home ownership program, and a lot of other, they're going to feature a lot of other things about the city of East Chicago.
This would be throughout the year?
I believe it's for, I want to say it's 3 to 4 months for the printed pieces, and the other stuff can go on a little longer, depending on what we select. You ever see like the banners over the Times website over the top and stuff like that? So we have a choice of picking that or Facebook promotions or any number of 6 different items that they have.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments concerning the proposal from the Times Media Group?
No.
No? There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the Times Media Company's proposal with multimedia for their advertising package in the amount of $10,000.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next on our agenda, we have a proposal from Matt Baumer for special events. I believe it's for Independence Day. It's for the fireworks for Independence Day. Hello, Natalie.
Hello. Natalie Adams, East Chicago Marina, special events.
And the amount is $35,000. Like I said, it's our Independence event on July 3rd. Are there any questions or comments for our director?
I just think, I just skipped over it. The additional or late fees if payments are not made within a timely, I'm trying to see what page that is.
I can edit that out. They know that we don't do that. I thought I already did, but maybe they didn't scan the right one for you. But we don't pay late fees to them.
Yeah, just if we could strike it out. Yes.
We can strike it out and I can initial it.
Like Natalie said, they've worked with us just about every year. They know how we
Been using them for
require.
years.
That's
Right.
just on the first page of the agreement.
Okay. Are there any other questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain the motion to approve the proposal from Matt Baumer for Independence Day fireworks event in the amount of $35,000.
So move.
Second.
Thank you.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from the fire department a request to declare surplus. Chief?
Good evening, board members. Anthony Cerna, Fire Chief. Yes, we would like to declare some items surplus so that we may remove them from our inventory.
And the item is a Speed Queen drying tumbler.
Yes, a tumbler dryer that was purchased some years ago. We now go with, for drying our bunker gear, a vertical dryer.
Okay. Any questions or comments, Chief?
No.
It should specify that it has no value and can be disposed as scrap.
That is true. It has no value and it can be disposed as scrap.
Okay. No questions or comments, right?
No.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the request from the fire department to declare surplus their Speed Queen drying tumbler. I guess that's about it.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
And next we have from the fire department, their supervising hospital agreement. It's up for renewal.
Yes, it's a two-year agreement signed in 2017 when St. Mary's Hospital, or the Community Healthcare Network, of which St. Mary's Hospital in Hobart is our supervising hospital. As you know or may not know, any new firefighter hired after 2014 must become an EMT within their first year of service. And in order for us to maintain our EMT status and also be basic life support, non-transport compliant, we have to have a supervising agreement with the hospital, and St. Mary's was our initial hospital to be our supervisor, and we'd like to continue that agreement.
Okay, any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the renewal agreement for supervising hospital between the East Chicago Fire Department and St. Mary Medical Center.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you, board members.
Thank you. Next, we have Johnson Control. This is from Public Works. This is for damper repair at the Public Safety Building.
Good afternoon, Keith Selvey, Director of Public Works. Yes, Mr. President, what you have in front of you right now is a proposal for Johnson Controls to actually repair the dampers over at Public Safety. This is the initial stage one of the actual repair. They've actually identified 49 of them that actually are in need of repair. So we're going to go ahead and move forward with those. There are several others that don't have access that they will actually be providing access panels for, and at which point in time they will do those repairs as needed as well.
Okay, and the cost is $21,035.
Correct.
These are all original dampers that are being repaired and replaced.
Yes, original to the building.
Any questions or comments on proposal from Johnson Controls?
Just, Joe, Attorney Allegretti, just on the terms and conditions, were you able to look at that
No,
for the legal fees and the,
I have not. I don't think Richard has either, but is there something on there that catches your eye?
just that company shall be entitled to recover from the customer all reasonable legal fees incurred in connection with company enforcing the terms and conditions of this agreement. I don't know if that's, it continues. So I don't know if we want to pass it subject to review of
Unfortunately, Johnson, big companies like Johnson Controls, which is an enormous company, loads up their contracts, culture and boilerplate, legalese, and some of it we don't care for. Yeah, make it conditional, we might need to, some of those provisions may violate our policy on those matters. So review that, Richard and I will review that document.
Okay. Are there any other questions
Thank
or
you.
comments?
None.
Being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the Johnson Control proposal for our public safety building for damper repair, subject to review from our law department, in the amount of $21,035.
So move.
second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have also Public Works, project to replace the lighting in the courtroom, the judge's office, the East Chicago Police Station, and Public Safety Building.
Correct. This is a proposal to replace approximately 168 lights within the judge's chamber as well as the courts over at the Public Safety Building. We are recommending that Midwestern do the work. We received 2 bids. The actual Midwestern bid is just a little bit higher, but we would like to go with them.
Is there a reason you're going with the higher bid?
Yes, it has a little bit to do with logistics as well as timing. We want to try to get it done as quickly as possible. Heck, won't be able to get to it for about a couple weeks.
Okay.
It's only a difference, I believe, of a couple $100.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve from Public Works the proposal from Midwest for $21,864 for our public safety lighting project.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Mr. President, just for the record, last time I appeared before you at the last board meeting, you did approve the Johnson's Control for the monitoring of the fire alarms for the final fire panel. And I know we had tabled it to confirm if it was going to be a 1-year or 5-year agreement. We have decided on the 5-year agreement. So I want to make that for the record.
Thank you.
have that before us.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's just basically confirming that.
Yes, you approved it, Mr. President, on the assumption that I was going to confirm that it was 5 years versus annual.
And that's what it states in the agreement, 5 years. And
Okay.
we approved it contingent on him
Okay, so
confirming that.
I guess we could make a new motion confirming our approval last meeting. I take a motion that we confirm that the agreement with Johnson Controls was for 5 years.
5 years, and the annual cost is $720 per year.
720 per year?
Correct.
Okay, 720 per year of a 5-year agreement. Can I have a motion to approve that?
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
We'll move on to outstanding invoices. We have one for Mechanical Concepts. For Public Works, we have 6 invoices dating from October and November 2018, which total $4,736.50.
Yes, Mr. President, these actual jobs were completed by Mechanical Concepts. The invoices were sent directly to the Park Department. They held on to them. We finally got a hold of them, and we would ask that we would be able to pay them.
Okay, any questions or comments on these 6 invoices?
None.
If no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the past 2 invoices for Mechanical Concepts totaling $4,736.50.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Hernandez Electrical Construction, also for Public Works. We have 3 invoices from 2018 totaling $5,754.80.
Yes, Mr. President, these actual services were provided by Hernandez. Unfortunately, they were submitted late, and at which point in time we asked that we be allowed to pay them.
Any questions or comments on these?
No.
If you no further questions or comments, turn to motion to approve the past 2 invoices from Hernandez Electrical Construction in the amount of $5,754.80.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Ileana Transfer, also with Public Works. We have 1 invoice dated 8/31/19 in the amount of $32,314.22.
Yes, Mr. President, this was actually missed by our extra department. We asked that it be paid. They did provide the service of allowing us to dispose of our garbage.
Okay, and this covered a period from August 16th through August 31st
Correct.
this year. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from Ileana Transfer in the amount of $32,314.22.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you.
And next, we have past 2 invoice from the Police Department with Searchy. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, Sergi, Tennessee Police Department.
We have 1 invoice dated 11/1/18 in the amount of $749.46.
It was not submitted on time, but it was, we saved it for this year, submitted it.
And the services were provided?
Yes, it was for crime scene investigation and narcotic field testing kits.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the late invoice from Searchy with the Police Department in the amount of $749.46.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you, have a good evening.
Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Next, we have late invoices. We have 4 late invoices. We have Mechanical Concepts with the Park Department totaling $5,265.10, and they are all from October of 2018. Our park director came to see me early. She informed me that she wouldn't be able to attend, but she explained that the services were provided. The mix-up were that the way she explained it, Public Works was processing their heating bills, but these heating bills came from the greenhouse, and Public Works said those had to be covered out of her budget. So by the time we went back and forth, and then it was all settled on who would pay for this, then that's when it came late, and that's why it's before us. Are there any questions or comments?
No.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Mechanical Concepts past due invoices with the Park Department in the amount of $5,265.10.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have late invoice, Lake County Indiana Economic Alliance. There's one invoice dated 9/6/2018, the amount of $5,000. This came from the Controller's Office. The reason this is late, this is part of a 3-year agreement with the county. The Mayor's Office believed it had been taken care of in the previous payment, multi-year payment, but apparently the agreement began in 2015, and the city believed we had paid the entire thing, but apparently it was a 4-year agreement, and they still owed for 2018. So it was just an oversight, and when they invoiced us just recently, that's when we discovered the oversight. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the Lake County Indiana Economic Alliance late invoice in the amount of $5,000.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have compliance reports from planning. We have 2, one for the Grand Boulevard resurfacing project and one for 149th Street reconstruction. Anybody here? Well, these compliance reports are more for information, so we do have the packet, and we'll enter that into the record. Any questions or comments?
No.
Okay. We'll move on to a bid award for the new locker rooms and press box for Block Stadium. This is from planning. This was the bid award.
Doug Cunningham, consultant with the city. We would like to table this
Table to next meeting?
to the next meeting.
Okay. So for the record, we will table this for our next meeting, for our March 13th meeting. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we come to our NIPSCO pole relocation proposal.
It's something we would recommend. This is a safety cost with NIPSCO that was not realized until NIPSCO was actually on site in observation of some other work that they were doing. They have high tension wires in the alley, and the brick masons cannot complete the project because their scaffolding will encroach upon a 10-foot statutory safety limit with where the high tension wires are. NIPSCO is going to have to reroute the power, and that's going to be, this is their direct cost, and it is our recommendation that we process this as an unforeseen circumstance change order through the project for Fitzsimmons.
And the amount is $34,199.
Yes.
will be a change order for the Fitzsimmons project.
Yes.
Are there any questions or comments?
No.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve change order for the Fitzsimmons project, the NIPSCO proposal for the Fitzsimmons project in the amount of $34,199.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Next, we have from Heavy Industry, change order number 1 for Columbus Drive Roundabout sculpture. And this is an amount of $12,800. This is change order number 1.
Yes, this is customer, city request for additional paint colors in the sculpture. As you might know, if you're painting something one color, it's a quite different process from the labor involved versus painting it 3-4 different colors. Just like if you order a t-shirt or something, the more colors, the more it has to go through the process. And this is, we believe this cost is reasonable for the additional masking of these 60 and 50-foot structures to change and add additional paint color. So we recommend that you would approve this change order.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve from Heavy Industry change order number 1 for the Columbus Drive Roundabout sculpture project in the amount of $12,800.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have from Hitchcock, change order number 2 for the Columbus Drive Roundabout sculpture. And this is in the amount of $4,260.
Yes, this is to add lightning protection conduit into the base of the concrete foundation, and which at a later time we can run the copper and the formal lightning protection, but this was just the additional conduit needed and spec'd out for the near future upcoming lightning protection.
This will be accomplished by Hassey Construction.
Yes.
Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve change order requested by Hitchcock, which will be accomplished by Hassey Construction. It's change order number 2 for the Columbus Drive Roundabout in the amount of $4,200.60.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have the ISM agreement from Law Department.
Richard Morris, for Assistant City Attorney. You recall this was tabled last time. We negotiated with Derek Gessler of ISM. We added the Bessie Owens Center, which the Controller's Office had wanted. And if you look to number 5, we took out the 1.5%. We got them to agree to that. When it came to 2 other items with keys, it was determined simply that we will not give keys. This is at 7C. To avoid their clever way of trying to limit their liability to the replacement of the keys rather than the loss of who knows what if they open a door and get in and destroy some property of the city. That's 7C. And 7G, they were trying to limit their liability for using city vehicles. It seemed better just that the city police and not allow them to use city vehicles will avoid the problem. Those are the changes that were made, and sorry it took us till this afternoon to get those approved and to you, but that's what we're waiting for.
Okay. Any questions or comments on the ISM agreement?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the ISM agreement reports.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next we have Resolution 2019-06, transfer of vehicles from the sanitary to the sanitary district and water department. Whereas the city fire department has two underutilized vehicles, namely 2014 Ford Explorer Police Interceptors, VIN number 1FM5K8AR9EGA33441 and VIN number 1FM5K8AROEGA33442. And whereas the board desires to transfer the possession of one vehicle to the Department of Waterworks and one to the sanitary district. Therefore be resolved by the Board of Public Works of East Chicago that the 2014 Explorer Police Interceptors mentioned above are delivered to the Department of Waterworks and the sanitary district. Are there any questions or comments on this resolution?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2019-06, authorizing the transfer of these two vehicles.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we come to the Walsh Avenue reconstruction project from engineering.
The proposal in front of you is for CE or oversight services this is from First Group to perform oversight in the amount of $175,700. This is for the reconstruction job of Walsh from 148 to Koski Boulevard. Full reconstruction, which means all utilities, sidewalk, landscaping will be replaced.
Okay. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve proposal from First Group for CE services for the Walsh Avenue Phase 1 and 2 reconstruction in the amount of $175,700.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have the Homerly Avenue reconstruction. It's from Nice Engineering.
So similar to the last, this is for Nice Engineering to perform CE services for the reconstruction job of Homerly from 145th to Columbus Drive in the amount of $104,141.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
Any no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve Nice Engineering's proposal for CE services for the Homerly Avenue reconstruction project from 145th Street to Columbus Drive in the amount of $104,141.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, moves on to our right-of-way applications. We have Board of Work permit applications 19-03-104 through 19-03-108. Are there any questions or comments on these work permit applications?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve Board of Public Works permit applications 19-03-104 through 19-03-108.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes?
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
That concludes our new business. We have no old business. I believe we have no other business.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Kevin.
Oh.
Coming back up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Here's the,
We have reviewed,
that's for the lighting on Columbus Drive sculpture.
yes, and we feel that we would make the recommendation that you would give us a notice of award and accept this work to be done.
Which company?
Midwestern Electric, there's only one quote received, $40,280.
$40,280.
Yes.
Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the bid of North Midwest in the amount of $40,280 for the Columbus Drive Sculpture Runabout and for the notice to proceed.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we come back to the bid opening for the Aldous pedestrian walkway fiber relocation.
Yes, having reviewed all of the submitted proposals, I would like to make the recommendation that this project be awarded to Hernandez Electric for the amount of $21,475.53.
Is that 21,475?
Yes,
3 cents.
yes.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve the recommendation for Hernandez Electrical in the amount of $21,475.53 for the Aldous pedestrian walkway fiber relocation.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Thank you.
And that concludes our meeting. Okay, our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, March 13, 2019 at 4:30 p.m. As that concludes our business, I entertain the motion for adjournment.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay.
See, I didn't know. See, this is how I do those other boards, so I just came in and just. It does make it go a little quicker. I guess. And I think it was, who was the attorney with Charlie McCura now? What was her name? You remember her? The female attorney with Charlie McCura, probably were around. You call her name. I know you know she was small for me. No, she was like city attorney. Carmen. That's right, that's right. And she told me one day, she says, don't you know what, if you want to, you can carry all your emotions and all that yourself. I said, really? She said, yeah. She said, it's up to you. It's okay. Since then, I've been there. So. Okay, well, I guess we're, is it 5:30? Okay. I would like to call the meeting to order of the Board of Public Safety, February 27, 2019. We'll follow the agenda we have in front of us, starting with the Pledge of Allegiance. May we all stand and face the flag. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will have the roll call.
Milton Reed.
Here.
Richard Chemzinski.
Here.
Thomas Davis.
Okay, there are no minutes before us, so we will move right into the new business. The Building Department's order to rescind, order to demolish 802 West 151st Street. Is there a motion to accept this order to rescind the order to demolish?
I make a motion.
Is there a second? Second. Moved and probably second. Any questions?
I have none.
no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is there a motion to adopt Resolution 2019-04, release of lien for 4209 Drummond?
I so move.
I second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions in the motion?
I have none.
Any questions? If there are no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. And is there a motion to accept the emergency order to demolish an unsafe building, 1120 West 145th Street?
I make a motion.
And second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions?
None.
If there are no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the motion carries. We will have our status updates. If there are any.
Good evening, Mr. President and Board. We do have several status updates. Would you like to take the people who are present here today first?
Yes, please.
All right. Then we have with us for 3830 Main Street, as representative of the Dragomir Asimovich Trust, I believe one of the sons is here, Nick. So here's the status with this. You can come up if you want, Nick. The demolition order was entered last May, and they were supposed to apply for the facade program back in November. That hasn't happened yet. They did speak with Damien, Mr. Ventura, who has agreed to give them one final continuance until April 24th to get a rehab agreement in place by then. So that would be the request by us, if it's okay with the board.
Okay, I would just like to say, I know this one is in the very main area where we have a lot of improvement going on. I think we've been very patient. I think that this is very gracious of the building department. We're going to take their recommendation, but please, and again, you can look at the block, and you look at the block down from you. There's a lot of investment going in here, and we need you to get on board with what we're trying to do. I don't know what's holding you back from the facade program, but talk to the economic development folks and get involved with that program is my suggestion. I can't make you, obviously, but it's my suggestion. It's a good program.
I agree. It's my mistake. I should have filled out everything. And
Okay.
I did have a serious illness in January. I'm finally recovering.
Okay, well, I'm glad you recovered.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
mean, it almost killed me, but that's okay. But
Yeah, well, no, I'm glad you recovered. Make that phone call. They'll be looking for you. We're very familiar with the property. We're glad you've been there, know the family.
yes.
Everything is great, so thanks for coming out today.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I promise we'll take care of it.
Okay.
Matter of fact, tomorrow, wherever I got to go, I'm going to be to see.
Yeah, just go right downstairs, and they will have all the paperwork for you to get
Okay.
you started. I mean, hand-holding, whatever it takes. It's a joint effort, but you got to take the lead because it's your property.
Absolutely. I do appreciate this.
All
You guys
right.
have been very gracious.
Thank you. All right.
All right, Mr. President, that is all the persons that are currently present. There were some other individuals here earlier,
Okay,
but I think I can update that as we go through it if you'd like.
sure.
And most of these, the good news is that work is in progress at almost all these addresses, so I will move quickly unless you have any questions with any of them in particular.
That would be fine.
All right, 518 148th Street, the inspector reports that work is in progress. This will be requested to be set over to May 22nd for a further status. 3813 Alder Street, permits were pulled. The inspector does report that work is in progress, also May 22nd for a status. 4513 Bering, this you may recall is a apartment complex. Mr. Catras was here earlier today. He just needs to call for final inspection, so we're going to set it over for May 22nd. I assume by that time it'll be off the list. 3917 Cary Street, Mr. Crossley was here, and he checked in with Mr. Ventura. They confirmed that work is in progress and it's being set over for May 22nd for status. 617 Chicago Avenue West, work is currently in progress, also set over for May 22nd. 3912 Deodore Street, a permit has been issued. Work continues to be done on this property and is set over to we'd request it be set over to May 22nd. 3810 Drummond Street, some work has been in progress on the roof, and the inspector would request the May 22nd date as well for status. 4005 Drummond Street, Mr. Enriquez was actually just sitting right there, and he's informed Mr. Ventura that they are done with the work and are going to call for final inspection. So in the meantime, we're going to set it over to May 22nd. It should be off the list by then. 3910 Euclid. Exterior work has not started. The owner was instructed to start the outside work before winter began. However, the inspectors reported no progress on the exterior at this point. A demolition order was previously entered on April 25th, 2018, so we would request that this matter go out to bid. 4128 Euclid Avenue, you may have saw Attorney Estrada. He was here earlier. This is part of his parents' home here in the city. There is continued progress. He's indicated that he believes as of May 22nd, it will come off the list and that all work will be done. 4025 First Street, Ms. Guzman was at the September hearing, showed some work was done. It was set over for status. The permits have been pulled, but the inspector's unable to confirm if any work has been done on this. So we'd like to keep this on a short status date for April 24th to have the inspector further report back regarding the status of this. 3830 Main Street we already addressed with Mr. Asimovich, who was here earlier. 3804 Parish, no work has been performed on this property, even though the owner, Mr. Page, did appear before you in September. He had applied for the facade program, but no work has been done on this business property, and therefore we are going to request this go out to bid. And finally, Mr. President, 3926 Parish Avenue Garage, work continues. There's been a new service door installed, and we are going to move this to a March 27th status. And that completes the properties.
Okay. Is there a recommendation to accept the report and status updates and recommendations presented?
I make a motion.
It's been moved and probably second. Are there any questions?
I have none.
There are no questions. We'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. President.
All right, there is no old business before us. If anyone in the audience for participation, there is no participation. And our regular meeting will be March 13th, 2019 at 5:30 p.m. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Second motion.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. Meeting is adjourned. Okay. 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 What'd you say? That's right.